Hello guys, I'm Gary Patterson Grant, owner and CEO of Patterson Creations Inc. You can check out my website at www.pattersoncreationsinc.com. You spell creations with a Z, so make sure you put the Z in or you won't find it at all. You can catch me on Instagram at Gary the Artist Grant and also Facebook at Patterson Creations Inc. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Feel free to share and like and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Show me some support. I greatly appreciate it. I range in pastel art, color pencil art, acrylic, spray paint art, spray paint stencil art, digital art, wet pen or pencil art, just to name a few. I'm a fighter as well, so you'll be seeing a lot of different things on my YouTube channel. So it's gonna be pretty exciting, and I hope you guys like it. This is the Batman cowl that I created, and I created the mouthpiece from scratch. Right here, these are the gauntlets. You can catch that in my first video on how I created those with the LED light and the foam padding to cover the adapter to the LED lights. And also I did the same thing for the other one. So be sure to check out that video, and I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you share it, and also enjoy my cosplay. This is my first time doing it, and it came out pretty well. So hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys get excited just as much as I did with the upcoming events and things that I'm going to do with it, along with my art. So be sure to check out the website and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks. God bless. Hello everyone. This is the Batman Arkham Asylum cowl that I have right here. And what I'm going to do is an upgrade for my cosplay. You've already seen the first video with the gauntlets. Now we're going to upgrade this right here that I already have. And we're going to turn it into a more technical Batman cowl. So you can see right here, I've done some lining right here and some line in the back right here where I'm going to cut at, because it's too much rubber on the neck piece, and I have a balloon on the inside of it. I left it there for over 24 hours. You're supposed to leave it for over 24 hours, but I left it for over that just to be on the safe side. But 24 hours should be enough just to give it some form, because when I first got the helmet, it looked like an elephant sat on it. So I took it and blew a balloon up on the inside of it and let it sit overnight so it can get some form. You can see on the other side right here, I've already cut it a piece out just so I can see what would be the outcome. And so this is the cowl, and as far as the upgrading go, let's get to it. All right, these are the materials that I'm going to be using. I have my Mod Podge, Gorilla Glue. I'm going to use this for the first time. With this, I normally go with contact cement. This right here. I normally go with this stuff here, but I'm going to try the Gorilla Glue just to see what it does. If it doesn't work, I always have my backup and my hot glue gun. Right here, this is 5mm, 6mm craft foam. I've drawn my templates on here. I've cut one of them out. This will be the earpiece, of course. 2mm foam. I'll be using this as well. This is going to be for the, I drew the templates on here for the top temple piece of the cowl. And this right here is just, you know, necessity stuff, and this plate right here will go on the inside, but you will see what I'm going to do with it as I go through with the video in upgrading the cowl. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my blade here, and I have some scissors as well, and I'm gonna start cutting out my pieces like I did this one for an example. And I have my circle pieces right here. These will be for the earpiece. This is gonna be a nice helmet. Well, I call it helmet, sometimes I call it cowl, but you guys know what I mean. So here we go. Alright, I'm back, guys, and now that I have all my templates cut out, earpieces, and these are the temple pieces, and this will be the temple piece as well. You will see where I'm going with that. These edges around here, right here at this part right here, they're a bit rigid and flaky and rough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this Dre mill right here, and I'm going to just sand them down. Oh, wait a minute. I should have known not to do that. It's okay. But I'm going to put those right there. But I'm going to take my Dre mill, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand these edges down to smooth them out just a bit. Okay, now here's the cowl with the balloon still up in it. I left the balloon up in it so it can still take shape, keep shape while I put the assets on it and cut some of the stuff off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this line off right here. Yeah, this could be a real pain. So start right here. There, right there, right there, right there. All right. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put the earpiece, the 5mm foam, paste it to the earpiece up here on the cowl, because I want to make it thicker, more stiffer, give it a little bit more structure, because I'm going to need it, make it a little bit more steady. And to also add to that, these ears right here, you can also take toilet paper or napkins or whatever you want to put up under there and stuff the ears to also give it some shape as well. I'm going to do that too. So we're going to paste this on and we're going to see how it come out. I'm going to use the Gorilla Glue. Can you see that? Here, let me turn off the light. There you go, Gorilla Glue. You can get it out of Walmart. All right, let's go. All right, got the earpiece on right here. Next, I took a piece of 2mm foam and cut a top part piece for it, and I'm going to glue it on right about here. Make sure it's nice and tight. Right there, as you can see. And we're gonna let that dry, and we're gonna see how that turns out. All right, I'm gonna play with it for a second, but you guys get the idea. There you go, boom, there you go, boom. All right. All right, guys, here it is. The front head piece right here at the top, 2mm foam. I put that at the top up there. Still got some adjusting to do. Ear pieces on the cowl, the back part. Still have to cut around this line right here And as far as the earpieces go, these right here, they will go right here on this part right here. And I may have some wires hooked up into that part right there. But this balloon makes it a lot easier for me to work my way around the cowl because it gives it some structure and some form. Helps me out a bit. I don't have to use my younger brother's head as a test subject to put this on. No, he wouldn't like that too much. So this worked out really well. I encourage anybody who's off into cosplay to do this. I went and got the hot glue gun to make sure the ears stick and stay in place. Make sure the glue stays in place. Put some hot glue right here as well to make this top piece stay intact. Right up in there as well. All that will get painted over, so it's no big deal. This part right here, this is the line to where it get cut. I'll also have some fabric to connect to that. That will be for head movement because I'm going to have to move my head to look around. So this is where we're at with it so far. It looks good to me. Still some more work to be done. So bear with me. Stay tuned for it. And we'll work on this earpiece right here. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put Mod Podge over these earpieces. And what the Mod Podge is gonna do is it's going to help. It's going to help. What the Mod Podge is going to do is going to help the paint to stay on the phone, because if you put the paint on the phone without the Mod Podge first, or Plasti Dip, that'll work too. If you don't use either of the two, the paint will just soak right into the phone and it won't stay, and it'll look horrible. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to apply my Mod Podge. You can get this from Michael's, or you can get it from Walmart. Walmart sells it now, so. All right, now that it's dry, I'm going to apply my primer. Alright guys, now that we got those out of the way, I took a sheet of 2mm craft foam and I shoved it up under the cowl through here to cover up this hole right here, because I'm going to lay some assets right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this in, and then I'm going to do the other side as well. Alright, and next I'm going to spray paint it. I want the flat black spray paint look. I don't really want the glossy metallic spray paint look. Next, I'm going to take my fiberglass stickers, and I'm going to do a template on these so I can transfer it to the top temple part. All right, now that we got the fiberglass, stickers on the temple part, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put the assets on it right around the rim part. Alright guys, here's the finished product of the mask. Well, the halfway finished product, because I still have to put a head sock and connect it under here, some fabric, and then take a zipper and go from here all the way down to put it on. And this part right here, I took some scissors and cut right here by the earlobe, and cut around and around the back, and the same for the other side to get that excess rubber off. But don't throw the rubber away. Here's the rest of it right here. I'm going to use that for other things. And then I'm going to take this part right here and I'm going to cut it, maybe put some Velcro right there and connect it so it can fit on my head. And what I did was I took just some assets, 2mm foam, and cut it out to the shape that I wanted. Put it on the temple part after I laid the fiberglass sticker right here. And I took a strip and I put it right here, because you can still see the sticker lining around the edges, so it looked kind of tacky. So I took this strip and put it right there, and it came out pretty good. And right here I took a strip as well, 2mm craft foam, laid it right here, because that's where the other part of my mask is going to connect at, and we're going to get to that part in a minute. But this is where it is right now. Came out pretty good. It looked really different. So this is where I'm at with it. Earpieces. I'm gonna put some wires in there in that part, and I even took my Dre mill and grinded these parts down right here, because I didn't like the way that part was sticking out. In the ears right here, I took some 5mm foam and put it right here on the ears to make it more sturdy. You can put toilet paper on the inside of the ears to make it more full, but I didn't have to do that, because I put this part right here, connected it there, and used my hot glue gun to connect everything, and I use my flat black spray paint from Walmart for 96 cents. Painted all over it to give it a flat color. I didn't like the glossy look too much, so this is where I'm at with it. So let's move on to the next step.